Hello, welcome to V News, broadcast on the last day of 2012 and following today's headlines.
President Trương Sang speaks of opportunities and challenges in 2013. Vietnamese communities abroad celebrate Lunar New Year. Photo exhibition spotlights Indian cultural vestiges in Vietnam.
The year 2012 wrapped up with opportunities and challenges in various spheres. On the occasion of the New Year 2013, President Trương Sang granted an interview to the Vietnam News Agency.
President Sang highlighted the outcomes of Vietnam's diplomacy, which was busy with a series of bilateral and multilateral cooperation events in 2012. Despite domestic economic difficulties and complicated changes in the region and the world situation, a suitable external policy has helped the country maintain trust and support from other countries for national construction and defense. The amount of committed official development assistance capital to Vietnam has shown almost no decrease. Newly registered foreign direct investment was lower, but total disbursement was equal to last year's amount, helping the country maintain development and strengthen its role and position in the international arena. Vietnam also received international support for its position on protecting sea and island sovereignty. Last year, more than 30 delegations, including the heads of state, government or legislator of several countries, visited the country. The guests had high hopes for short and long-term cooperation with Vietnam. Cooperative ties beneficial to both bilateral and multilateral relations. According to President Sang, Vietnam will still have to go through the steps of economic restructuring in 2013, as the country is in the middle of a 5-year plan adopted by the 11th Party Congress. We are in the 3rd year of the 5-year plan adopted by the 11th Party Congress. We are determined to restructure the economy and maintain macroeconomic stability for more sustainable, quality and effective development, which will ensure we realize the goal of becoming an industrialized nation by 2020. As in the first 2 years of the plan, we will still have to go through the steps of economic restructuring and accept a lower growth rate in 2013. At the same time, we have to change the economy's growth quality and prepare the prerequisites for the following periods. Regarding political and economic benefits that the country can possibly receive from the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement in the future, Sang said, "We should open the door to the world if we want to develop. Joining TPP is part of this policy. The important thing is that we must draw lessons learnt from our AFTA and WTO admission to make good preparations for TPP membership. If not, victory is unlikely. In my opinion, victory or failure depends on our subjective internal strength. Each business, each locality, each ministry, each sector, and the entire nation must make careful preparations for our future TPP participation and integration." President Sang also stressed Vietnam's choices of development goals. Regarding infrastructure, it can be clearly seen that after 25 years of renovation, we have gained numerous achievements. However, our current infrastructure is not satisfactory if we want to further develop in the coming time. More attention should be paid to enterprises' international competitiveness. We cannot blame only businesses for this. We, the operators and leaders of the country, are also responsible. Regarding the institution, we are amending and supplementing the 1992 Constitution. After it is passed by the National Assembly by the end of 2013, a series of legal documents will be amended and supplemented so that institutions will be strengthened and implemented in accordance to the newly promulgated Constitution. Sang conveyed his message to the entire people in the new year. I hope that all comrades and fellow citizens, in whatever positions, will exert efforts to successfully achieve the goals we have set. With all my heart, I wish our people wealth and happiness, and our country peace and prosperity.
Vietnamese embassies and communities abroad held a number of events to welcome the Year of the Snake. Our correspondents report from France, Germany, Russia and India.
The Vietnamese embassy in France, in coordination with the Paris City Hall, hosted a reception on February the 8th on the occasion of the Lunar New Year Festival. It is the first of many large-scale activities that will be held in France this year to celebrate the 40 years of diplomatic ties between the two countries. Mayor of Paris, Bertrand Delanois, said that the city is proud of its Vietnamese community and that cultural activities have helped Parisians learn more about Vietnam. Speaking at a get-together to celebrate the traditional festival in Moscow on February the 8th, Vietnamese ambassador to Russia Phạm Xuân Sơn said, despite the difficulties and challenges last year, overseas Vietnamese in Russia have promoted their solidarity and mutual support, joining hands to further deepen the comprehensive strategic partnership between Vietnam and Russia. Also on February the 8th, overseas Vietnamese in India and Germany gathered for activities to mark the traditional New Year festival.
The Vietnam Food Association will start buying 1 million tons of rice for stockpile on February 20th under the plan recently approved by the Prime Minister. We have more.
Vietnam Food Association's president, Trung Thanh Phong, has said that the association's members will be responsible for the purchase. He added that the rice will be bought at market price, with the lowest being 5,000 VND per kilogram. Earlier, the Ministry of Finance announced that production cost of rice in the Mekong Delta in the 2012 to 2013 winter-spring crop is 3,616 VND per kilogram. Over the past days, the rice price in the region has increased slightly thanks to the Southern Food Corporation's purchase. According to the association, in January, Vietnam shipped more than 300,000 tons of rice abroad and contracted to export 1.1 million tons.
Poor workers in Hanoi's industrial parks and export processing zones this year are no longer worried about traveling home for Tet. The Hanoi Labor Union and their employers have provided them with free travel home as an effort to ease their difficulties and help them avoid the city's crowded bus stations.
According to Deputy Chairman of the Municipal Labour Federation, Phung Van Hỷ, the scheme has helped workers from Minh Khai, Bac Thang Long, Quang Minh and Noi Bai industrial zones return to their hometowns for Tet, the most important festival for Vietnamese. The Labour Federation worked with the businesses to register workers for free travel before December 15, 2012. Ngo Ngoc Thuy, an official from the Federation, said that the annual scheme has been running for the last 5 years and helps increase the support employers provide to their workers. In addition to the 13th month bonus and Tet gifts, complimentary travel serves as an encouragement to the workers. The scheme is a meaningful social activity, encouraging workers to further contribute to the city's development.
A photography exhibition on Indian cultural vestiges in Vietnam has opened at the headquarters of Indian Council for Cultural Relations in New Delhi. The exhibition focused on cultural similarity between Vietnam and India, thus boosting their traditional ties. Let's take a look.
The 7-day exhibition showcases 50 photographs of temples, towers and idols under Chom's dynasty. The photos were taken by Jitesh Tamar, president of the Indo-Vietnam Solidarity Committee in the state of West Bengal, and Kusum Jain, general secretary of the committee. They are also organizers of the exhibition. During the last 40 years, Tamar has arranged a number of activities to support Vietnamese people by struggles for independence as well as the country's current development. The exhibition aims to boost the younger generation's understanding of the two countries' cultural similarity and tighten Vietnam and India relations, he said.
This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.